Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jabi Kitty. Join me as I will be exploring some cultural and tourist facts right here on my channel. And today I will be talking about the totems of some ethnic groups in the southwest region of Cameroon. Now first, what is a totem? A totem is anything, object or person believed by individuals or societies to have a spiritual significance and adopted as an emblem. Now, in most societies, these totems remind them of their ancestry. And today, I will be highlighting the totem of some communities in the southwest region, starting with the Lebialem people. Now, the Lebialem people, they have as totem gorilla. It is even said that if you go to Lebialem, you may search for a gorilla in vain if they do not want you to see it. And it is considered offensive to hunt a gorilla over there in Lebialem. Now, a study by Denise Ndelo, an environmental researcher, indicates that when a gorilla is killed in Lebialem, the heart is being kept with the chief in case it was somebody's totem. And in case the said person is found, the heart will be mixed with some herbs so as to detach that person from the killed gorilla, and then so the person can survive. And in case where a gorilla is successfully killed without the heart being retrieved, it is feared that a strong herbalist or a powerful person must have died or must have been killed. And most time, women and girls are prohibited from eating the gorilla meat for the fear of being barren. Now, that same study by Denise Ndelo tells a story of a man who met a gorilla at a hunter's track. It was a hunter who met a gorilla at a hunter's track, and he spoke to the gorilla in the dialect, and he told the gorilla, "You do not own this forest alone. Go your way and I go my way." And behold, the gorilla cleared the way and left the hunter's track for him. So it means that the Lebialem people can basically communicate with gorillas. Next, we move over to the Bakweri people. I'm sure if you ask most persons what the totem of the Bakweri people is, they will heavily shout elephant. But you do not know that there is Bakweri of the mountain and Bakweri of the sea. Let me start first with Bakweri of the mountain. Now, this mostly carves from Boya to a section of Tiko and then a section of Moyoka. And their totem is the elephant, with their deity being the popular Epasamoto, believed to be guarding the mountain. Now, if you notice keenly the dance steps of the Bakweri people, you will see the elephant moves. You know how they shake their backs. I don't really know how to do it, especially the Malay dance. And even the Malay masquerade is designed and decorated in the structure of an elephant. There was a time, I think, was it last year or last 2 years, when elephants were seen in Tole. And now it was rumored that people should not be scared, that those elephants will not harm anybody since they are part of the people. And now over to the Bakweri of the sea. This mostly consists of the Wovia and the Isubu people, and they have the fish as totem, and they have the deity Liengu Wanwanja, Liengu Na Mwanja, that is the goddess of the sea. Now, for most communities that live beside water bodies, they mostly have water creatures as totems, just like the Bakweri people of the sea. And if you have been to any cultural festival in Libya, you must have noticed the canoe dance or the canoe race, because these people who reside beside water bodies, they take a pride in water accessories and water activities. And it is even common to hear people say that a true Limbe man has to have a paddle. That is a sign of a true Limbe man. You ought to have a paddle. And if you go to the houses and the palaces of most of these notables and chiefs, you must notice a paddle and other sea accessories. Now, this takes us to the Balondo people, who are equally the sea and forest people of the Indian division, what most of us know as Balondo. Remember, I told you that most communities that reside beside water bodies have water creatures as totems. And for the Balondo people, their own totem is the crocodile. And it is even said that most natives in the Balondo communities, they have a shrine and a crocodile inside the water. And a Balondo native had once told me that his father had a crocodile inside the water, and his father had one day taken all his children to the seashores to introduce them to his totem, his crocodile, and they even touched the crocodile. No, they touched the crocodile. I'm still struggling to picture it in my mind, but according to that Balondo native, it really happens, and they touched the crocodile without the crocodile harming them. And the Balondo people equally do have the leopard as totem, since they do have the forest population as well. Now, this is where they share similarities with the Manyu people, because the two most dreaded cults in the Manyu land, that is the Ekpe and the Obasanjom, they have as totem the leopard and the crocodile respectively. Let's start first with the Ekpe. The Ekpe are one of the most powerful and most feared cults in the Manyu land, as seen as a regulatory institution that is aimed at regulating the land, and they have as totem the leopard. And according to a study done by Dr. Ayok Kingsley Eyong, that study reveals that any defaulter of the Ekpe stands the chance or stands the risks of being attacked by the leopard spirit. And then the Obasanjom. The Obasanjom, most times we've heard about the Obasanjom, that is used to regulate the Manyu society, but mostly used to fight witchcraft. When I was a child, when I was little, I used to hear stories of neighbors going to invite the Obasanjom to come and help them fight witchcraft. There used to be rumors that there is a witch in our neighborhood that is spreading mosquitoes, and that neighbor of mine had to go invite the spirit of the Obasanjom to come help them fight that said person who is spreading mosquitoes in the community to suck the blood of people. And the Obasanjom, they have as totem the crocodile. If you see, even in this picture, you see the mascot of the Obasanjom, that is the head of the crocodile or the mouth of the crocodile. You see the mascot being decorated in the style of a crocodile. And if you've been listening keenly, or if you've been watching this video keenly, you must have realized that the last three ethnic groups I mentioned, they have some similarities. You know, the Balondo people share some similarities with the Bakweri people, and the Balondo people still share some similarities with the Manyu people, especially when it concerns the Ekpe. There has been some bone of contention as concerns to the original owners of the Ekpe, and generally the Manyu people, the Bakassi people, the Balondo people, the Bakweri people, the Douala people, they all share similarities with things like their totems, their deities, and even their languages. You could hear some words to their language. That is because they are all of the Bantu people. But that is not what we'll be discussing today. Their similarities. Our main issue today is discussing the totems of these groups, as I have highlighted. If you want to get more details about these similarities, I will bring them to you later on my channel. So you want to stay glued, follow my channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to get every content I post, because I most definitely do want to bring what brings these groups together, all these ethnic groups together, what similarities attaches them under this Bantu community. And of course, thank you for watching this video. Do follow and subscribe for more. And up next, I will be bringing the totems of some ethnic groups in the Northwest region. Bye bye.